Hi everyone, welcome to ZSR. Today we have another Ocarina of Time Randomizer Qualifier. This is qual number 7. Tracking today you have me, Tomaltalk, Melqui, and Carliana. And on comms we have Alexander Harold and Emo Soda, and they will take it from here.
Hey everybody out there, we got some more S9 action for you. Very excited here. We've got a sick lineup of racers alongside Alexander Harold's here in the booth.
Hello.
And tonight we got Hyper, Zephyr, Nastriel, and Rockshock. What a sick lineup here.
A very, very threatening lineup.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not in this race because you also have Zavi, E-Cola, a lot of other great racers, and it's only 43 people in this one, which is significantly smaller. We've seen a lot of 70, 60-ish participant numbers on the earlier quals. So 43 is sizably smaller, and I think the field's also a lot tougher, so you wouldn't catch me dead in this race.
It's that time of day, to be fair. It's
yeah, all the grinders
like if
come out.
I wasn't calming, I'd probably be in bed right now.
Yeah. Yeah, nice and cozy, watching some S9 on ZSR here. This is Qualifier 7. We're getting towards the halfway point, and we're starting to see the results shake out, and soon, what the thresholds could look like for both Challenge Cup and the main tournaments. And we're starting with Hammer in this seed. Did you see that?
Yeah, Hammer, Saria's, and Emerald. Not a bad start, and it's a child start as well, so we'll get spawn information as well.
It's Epona's.
Oh, it's Epona's. I'm stupid.
No, that gives them even more leverage and mobility here in the early game. They can kind of just do whatever they want here to start with.
Yeah.
Depends on the dungeon layout here, of course. S9, we're featuring Dungeon ER. First time in the main tournament. Very exciting. And so far, it's been pretty fun. Been seeing a lot of great races out there.
Got a Kokiri 4 start. So it's like almost vanilla.
Yeah, contents are a little too generous. Like we need a recovery heart.
That's a lot of money.
65 is not bad. They're going to be having about close to 80 here. That's enough to buy a shield, depending on what they want to do in the early game here. Of course, that hammer, I think, is going to drive
scrub too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think the hammer is going to really drive a lot of people towards adult here. Already we see Hyper leaving. Definitely not going to go for Saria's here.
Oh, I see. This is to Lon Lon Ranch here. Makes sense.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if Forest was like foolish. If not hinted, at least unhinted foolish.
Yeah, nothing so far.
Much in there.
Yeah, sometimes it's just kind of like that. Of course, they're going to have a lot of hints once they go toward Temple of Time. You got the 4 hint stones, plus the 1 at Castle. It's 5 total. Also, probably going to point a lot of racers towards this Lon Lon, and then from there, they have a real choice to make. Kind of depends on what song or any items they get out of here. Going to influence the direction that their routes take.
Yeah. Death Mountain Trail path to Twinrova.
Interesting one.
And
again,
with that hammer in there, that's going to give us a few more potential checks, depending on if we find Zelda's Lullaby.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it could be a strength, it could be a hook even. We don't even know where Twinrova is yet. Nice. And we'll have to see who checks dungeon entrances first. I don't think we've seen that yet.
Yeah. Oh, we're about to see what Malon's been singing. No, Zelda's Lullaby. That makes the Death Mountain Trail play a little bit more appetizing, if you get that hint.
Mm-hmm.
As we're seeing Skull Kids on one side, Lon Lon Ranch on the other.
Yeah, you still have an option of going toward CAC. Even as child, you could, depending on what you want to do here. Get the song from Graveyard, potentially. Or you could just still go adult. You have the DMT path already to Rova. Ooh, that was a very quick dungeon entrance check by Hyper, and the save quit back to Woods. Okay.
It's a screenshot strategy.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's yeah, the better you are at doing that too, the more time you save too. You can just read along while you're walking or, changing scenes, areas, loads.
Well, Hyper's getting that information now.
Yep, still good. It does waste a lot of time a day, because it does tick while he goes from Kakuri to Lost Woods, or Lon Lon, sorry. So Hyper is he's like almost halfway on time of day right now, so he has kind of a limited choice of where to go here. Versus the other players, they could just still do like Valley, Lake. Hyper might go there anyway to fix his time of day.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit tougher to set up Dampe, night, day market, and the same time of day cycle here, I think from Hyper's perspective. So it'd be interesting to see where his route takes him here this early in the game.
Well, we're about to see what's on Saria's. Oh, it's Vanilla.
All right, first three songs and the first three songs.
Ooh,
not bad.
Lost Woods Foolish, by the way.
Oh, big hint.
That is a huge hint. That is a lot of checks just suddenly removed.
That was on top of the maze, or was that at SFM?
SFM.
Oh, okay. Huh.
That was OT Vanilla.
Oh.
And Shadow Trial 2 is Fire Arrows.
Interesting. Has some logical implications, but not a ton to work with. You don't really need fire arrows in S9 for the most part. It does allow you to do a fire arrow entry, but it kind of hasn't really been as impactful as some of these other tricks.
No, when you have VR, I mean, there's a good chance that you may need DINs anyway for child access.
Yeah, that's been a big sticking point, I think, so far.
Whereas definitely the big trick that's going to define this season is water hop.
Yeah, found right before qualifiers, basically. Well, I guess it was kind of in the late fall, but yeah, it's been around. It's pretty easy to do. I think pretty much everyone can do it or has the capacity to. It's really not that hard.
Yeah.
But it's very good. You skip an entire item that you otherwise would need to have.
It gives a massive buff to Iron Boots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot more exciting to see Iron Boots these days for sure. And yeah, good point in chat from Milkweed. It is very low risk. If you fail, you just go for it again, forehead. Instead of hook shot extension.
It's even safe to go for pause buffers too.
Yeah,
it doesn't waste out all that much time.
Yeah, but the other trick's hook extension and fire arrow entry to an extent. If you only have one magic meter, it's repeatable, but you have to get some more magic. Or
you
walk
might have
back
to
to Valley. Yeah.
Yeah, FAE is allowed, but it's not a trick that's going to come up often for the reason that you may need to go in as child, and, well, child can't do that. And QPA is obviously still banned. Because that would be the other way of doing it without DINs.
And all the runners
like...
here are going to be... Oh, wait, sorry.
Yeah, converging. It looks like Nastrel's going to be walking out of Lon Lon Ranch, so either Valley Lake or maybe to Market.
And we'll have to see here. I think walking out of Lon Lon makes a lot of sense. You don't want to have to walk to somewhere from Kakuri, so definitely looks like a market play. Has already gone to Sari's as well.
Yep. Yeah, this is a market play. Makes sense. Because it's still faster to walk out like this than to save warp.
Yeah, Hyper first to market. Get a good look at the hint stones here. Opts to buy shields. Pretty smart heads up play. I think most players do nowadays, depending on where Deku is, if that's required, even if it's not required. Very good dungeon to do. And today it's in water. So it's accessible, but you need a few things here.
Yeah. It's very much something you want. That's for sure. Nastrel's also been picking up a few skulls on the way. It's a good strategy.
Yeah, I never skip skulls these days, at least in these qualifiers. It's just not a good idea. Too high risk.
Yeah. Heck, I've been doing really fast skulls lately, too. In Season 9, like, I was... for one qual, I had 20 skulls before the 1 hour mark.
Very nice. Yeah, it's
because it just
it's
kept
a lot.
getting stuff like along the way with skulls there. It just made sense to do it.
Yeah, a lot of it depends on skull selection. I think is a really important skill here, and it really allows you to get these multiple routes. Like get all of these skulls. I think it was Colossus Bane.
Oh gosh, Jabu with 2 majors.
Yeah, that's I mean, it straight up tells you one is going to be rang locked, so it's a little bit of weaker of a hint than it might look. It looks pretty strong,
Yeah.
but I don't know exactly where those items are going to be, and that's still a pretty big time investment. It is going to be a progression dungeon today, so kind of it will just inform these routers or these these runners routes in terms of where they want to place Jabu. I think is going to be a little bit more important to see.
Oh gosh, imagine if it was the first one was the Rang. Oh god. That'd be so horrible.
It's possible. It's possible. You could have magic at the end of Shadow. I mean, bottom of the well path Baronade here as well. Big castle hint. Bottom of the well is at Jabu. We were just talking about Jabu.
Oh
so it's
gosh.
a letter locked well and access to it. So either some combination of ZL, bomb, scale we're looking at for that. Oh, it was DC Morpha, sorry.
No, DC Morpha, oh gosh.
That's also pretty kind of a scary hint. I mean, you have a hammer, and DC in this seed is at fire.
Oh gosh.
Oh, what was that?
That was bottom of the well to Baronade.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so pretty nice that it's there. You don't really get punished for going adult too soon without reading the castle in. Be very punishing sometimes. So it's nice to have that duplicate there. If you do decide to go to early cac here, and it looks like their time of day does look pretty okay. It's almost nighttime for Nastriel though. Kind of a little bit close there. Rock Shock looking pretty good. Just turning afternoon, I'm gonna guess, when he gets there.
Alright, well, let's see what's in the open grotto. Unfortunate, but maybe the hint will be good.
Ooh,
Nice
big pose
bomb
bomb egg. Yeah, that's a big hint. Of course, that's going to be bottle and bow locked at the very least. Logically, you need opponents, but they have that, so only a few items off from a bomb bag.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, only a few items off from a bomb bag. That's really going to impact these routes here. First look at the skull house, I believe. And nothing there on the high skulls. Minuets at the windmill. Pretty nice little song chain, depending on what is at Minuets. As these players go through CAC. Zephyr here, taking advantage of the time of day, it being a little bit late, and going river to sort out the time of day issue. Plus, we get our first look at river here. Yeah, and hints. Yeah, big information gain here from Zephyr's side. And a very nice rupee total as well, might add.
Truly. Wait, that's a strength
it's a
up
strength.
there.
Yeah. Early river players are rejoicing right now all over the world. As Zephyr is about to get his first strength. Pretty big.
So in other words, I'd be eating pretty here because I've been doing a lot of early river.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, it's still a pretty uncommon play to see at the start. Mirror Shield in Graveyard.
Like, I know it's sometimes more seen in SGL settings, but it's nice to see that come up a bit in Standard as well. And there's that duplicate hint there for the bomb bag.
Yeah, I would say S9 is more similar to SGL than like S8 was, for sure. Just because you have that vanilla bridge coming in.
Yeah. I haven't not had a vanilla bridge really come up for checks very much.
Yeah, it's always at the end, it feels like.
Because it almost always seems to be like shadow plus water, or like 2 dungeons with a lot of requirements.
Yeah, imagine we get a Deku DC one day. This seed is Water Spirit, so yeah, checks out.
Also, Vanilla Requiem, classic. That's what the hint zone said.
Oh, okay.
So a little cursed.
I mean, they have the option. Ooh, Bomb Choose as well. Is Open Grotto and River.
Yep.
Very nice find. We'll see how many choose. We'll have a small impact. It does allow a lot of out-of-logic plays here. Depending on how many he gets, he might want to think about scumming. Zephyr is on
well,
DC.
I mean, we got a hammer, so we can at least afford to save a lot of bomb chews.
That is true. Opens up most bomb lock things, so have a lot of overlap there. Ooh,
no, in Ocarina of Time, you don't need the bomb bag for bomb chew to use bomb chews, but you do need it to buy more bomb chews outside of the carpet salesman.
Carpet salesman is only wall locked on these settings. Yep.
I actually almost ran an entire qual with just bomb chews, finding the bomb locked bomb bag in Shadow.
I would imagine there's going to be a lot of overlap between the runners here. We're almost 17 minutes in, and they're all pretty much in the same spot. Pretty,
Vanilla Suns.
Ooh. Well, that solves routing time of day. Not really an issue anymore. Get a minuet out of here. Picking up their song for Hyper. Serenade.
Not the worst to have.
Yeah, opens up mobility. Easy way to get to Lake. Set up Scarecrow, potentially.
And it's not even that bad for if you want to go to like GTG.
Yeah, and travel through Valley up there to that entrance.
Especially if you're
Yeah.
planning on doing Southern Field first.
Yeah, I mean, in this seed, GTG entrance is fire. So it's something they can do, but it's a stone dungeon. They still have the DMT Rova hint, DC Morpha hint. So I'm going to have to find some way to get to the Fire Temple entrance for this DC. Could potentially be a hook or irons in there. Pretty common morphopaths.
Yep. Well, we're just missing a bottle for ice. Yeah, we saw one in the graveyard.
Yeah, just a mirror shield so
it was
far.
a mirror shield.
The ground's dead.
I see. Hyper was trying to fish out bomb chews as well.
Hmm.
I mean, it's not a bad play to do it from a foolish location, because you never know.
It's fine. You get the hint too. Could be pretty much any hint there. Either way, so still not a bad check. Especially if you know you're going to be going to all these hammerlock checks. There's a few things you might want bomb chews for, but in DC today is ice. So really, I think the I was about to say they're looking for a bottle here in the situation. They want it for bomb bag. They want it for ice probably. So I think we're going to see some movement toward ice here potentially.
Yeah,
maybe they want to get the bomb bag first.
The scary possibility is that the bottle could actually be path.
Ooh, that could be true. It is path Rova location for DMT. Let's check the maze here.
Because we already do have the we have other like the mirror shield, and we saw a strength in Zora's River. Oh, there's a biggie here.
Ooh.
Temple of Time has one major item, so that's the song. Thanks, game.
Yeah.
Oh
Ooh,
my goodness,
there we
that was a
go.
hook shot.
Very nice pull there. That is Sphere's Hero, I guess. Start with Hammer of the Seed. Yeah, one of the more interesting items you can start with here makes stuff like that a Sphere Zero check, so it's a little bit dangerous in a way, because you have to prioritize all these hammer checks. They're a lot more likely to have these items.
That was a lens.
That might be path, but I'm guessing they're going to hope it isn't for the runners here.
Yeah.
Not a very exciting. Oh, you need something else to, actually use this. Empty bottle as well.
Yeah. Yeah, Requiem was vanilla.
Yeah, this hook's also going to allow the players to, if they choose to go to ice, they're going to be up 3 skulls here, potentially.
Yep.
Very nice early mid-game dungeon. I mean, it's kind of come up more and more just in my personal races and even the other qualifiers earlier this season. Ice is just insane now, right? Like, it's just almost an autocomplete.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you have ER, it takes out a lot of the logical mess associated with it.
Yeah. Yeah, 1020 skulls are unhinted in S9. 20 is a sometimes, though. Some of the time.
Yep. But it's been worth learning like the really fast movement in ice if you can get it too.
The hovers, or
Well, yeah, hovers and just the glitchless jumps, especially if you don't have a bomb bag. Oh, that
big
chest!
chest.
That chest has been so frequently a big item for me. Like,
I'd love
this
to see it.
season.
Love to see that one big. Takes a little bit more time, but I don't know. It's something about how it's like structured in the room. It just makes it look pretty cinematic. The room is like slightly angled towards it.
All right, let's see what's in there. A wallet. So we can get bomb shoes.
Yeah, another source of explosives here for the runners. Pretty nice. And it looks like everyone is pretty much following suit. Zephyr a little bit behind the others just because of the river start here that he did.
But I mean, getting that strength in river is pretty
Oh,
big.
it's huge. Yeah, it's big.
Because there's a chance that the other runners may not get into river for quite a while.
Yeah, and it's vanilla forest here in the seed. So that's going to have, unless they have scale or iron boots later in the seed, it's going to have a pretty sizable effect, I would imagine. They have mini wet too, the seed.
Oh, it's another big chest of ice. Slingshot.
Pretty okay item. Opens up one check. Well, more than one, but largely usually just a Lost Woods target.
Which
is foolish to see.
unfortunately foolish, so...
Yeah, it still has
Yeah,
implications for Child Spirit, but...
Yeah, it's really about it.
Yeah, vanilla ring, potentially. That Slingshot could unlock.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, Bomb Bag would also put that into logic. It's in logic to throw a bomb at the switch. I mean, I guess you could do Rang Chest as adult, right?
Yeah, you can, if you can access Jabu.
Yeah, this seed is going to be in Deku, so it's possible.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, Hookshot does put it
Yeah.
in. You can access it as adults. Yeah, Zephyr's the only one not in ice currently. He's gonna probably go into Dodongo's cavern, pushing that bomb chew pack.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the other runners here just don't have any bomb chews, and he found the bomb chews and river, so this is a pretty big routing change, but I think overall better for sure. Gets these ZL checks out of the way. Could do DMT top, maybe waiting till after DC to do that.
Yeah, I'd probably wait till after DC for that.
Minimizes a little bit of the back walking at least.
Especially since you have bomb chews. Oh, I see. He's Oh, it was Nocturne in ice.
Oh, nice. Oh, wait, what was in the big chest?
We'll have to see. There's at least another 2 people.
Oh, Zora Tunic. Okay.
Okay, so not super big. Like, not the worst thing to grab, but, like, not the biggest thing either. It just means that both of our tunics are in logic now. Oh, DC's double path?
Oh, DC Goma? Okay. Yeah, where was that hit? At the top of DMT, or?
Yeah, there was a copy of it there.
Separate, isn't it?
It's because he just got the second copy. Yep. There's a chance is that we might not even get the hint for pointing towards Zor's River.
I might be acting more like a 22 pack than a 10. In terms of how deep the players can go here. It's going to be a pretty easy DC completion, even has the strength too. Doesn't have to pull out any special tricks. Really nice spot to be for a qualifier.
Yeah, it's really good to be in this kind of position.
Yeah, get some bomb shoes. A lot of the other runners maybe didn't get or are choosing to go to later. Now, they do have a wallet for mice, so it's not going to punish them as much, but you still have to go all the way out to Haunted Wasteland to get some bomb shoes. It's going to add a lot of time to the route and push them in a few different directions here.
But we found that second copy of the DC to Morpha hint as well in Dodongo's Cavern. Game really just said, nah.
Just go to DC. Ooh, seen the staircase setup with bomb flowers. Very interesting. A little bit tougher to time out.
The purple rupee and taking advantage of the Sun Song.
And the bigger wallet too. It's some nice value here. Gonna hit the rock as he's falling. Still legal to do that. Very nice if you don't have hovers. Otherwise, you are stuck at the upper part of Crater.
Yeah. And it kind of sucks going back around.
Yeah, or you just, hit it before you go that far. Does save one void out.
I mean, there is a means of getting to the other side with the rock still glitchlessly without it, but not something I would quite recommend without a tunic.
Yeah.
But that vanilla bolero is like not too bad, so at least it'll be pretty useful.
Yeah, especially if you can't complete DC, I think you just go straight in there because it's double path, at this point.
Oh, well, there's the path to Morph right there.
Yeah, most likely, yeah. Deku is in water, so that could be path to Goma.
That too, yeah. It is possible.
Still need to see what else is in here. I think it's the only thing they found so far in DC, right?
Yeah, the iron boots. Supposed to be another item, which might be in the wall.
Hammering it for good luck on Zeph's side.
Well,
it's a Dins. It works.
Yep, that's probably path to Morpha then.
It's a little bit open-ended, but yeah, I think so. And it's kind of a scary find, I think. Kind of points towards like the Torch's chest in water.
No,
like you might have to go there with that bow.
Water Temple access, because that's in Shadow Temple entrance.
Oh, right. Yeah. Nice Stone of Agony. Doesn't do anything, but it's there. And Astriel making their way to Fire Temple, I think. Especially with a bottle. Pretty nice insurance.
Yeah.
Like, depending on what your hard situation is. Even if it's not that bad.
There's another chest right on top of King Dodongo.
Oh!
The banana! Oh no.
Wow.
Oh, I think it's Kokiri's sword in the well.
For Path Jabu? Because it's at Deku? Okay.
Oh
So
my god, there's a bow in Forest Temple.
Oh wow. Wow, that is huge. That is huge. Whoever dips Forest, see, Hyper doesn't have strength in this instance though, so like
yeah.
If Zephyr just steps foot into Forest here, he's gonna run into a bow. And there's Rock Chalk running into the bow, but no strength.
Yep. It's really unfortunate.
Yeah, they won't be able to complete Forest here. It looked like something.
Unless they manage to walk
waterfall.
into a strength.
That must be nothing. Nastriel gonna be damaging by the Octoroks. Trying to get, and there's a perfect position you can get into here. That every cycle you get 2 hits with the Octoroks. It's a little bit faster. He's almost there, but thankfully not too high of health here.
But it's a pretty nice boomerang to find.
Right, yeah, Rang, Irons, and Dins for Zephyr doing DC. But he's probably pretty satisfied with that. And yes, he is going to be playing Minuet here, and I imagine getting the song. Ooh, walking away from Forest, actually, okay.
Oh, is it SFM Grotto? Or Wolfos Grotto, I mean?
Could be going towards that, and I don't think he's done it
Or maybe
yet.
getting the hint. No, not the hints. He already got those. Yeah, he's getting the Grotto. Well, if I was going for the bottle, I would just go and play Bolero. Probably didn't want to isolate this one. Yep. Okay, so he is probably just going to go into ice here.
Oh, right, because he did see the bottle. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Slightly different sequencing choices here amongst the runners, but Zephyr's still the only one to find that strength, so be interesting to see where the other one is.
I mean, considering that ice is required this seed, because Nocturne,
Was that ice?
it's a good argument. Yeah, Nocturne was in ice.
Always good to know what's in Shadow and if you need to keep getting songs or a Bomb of the Well. Pretty similar. Drives a lot of runners towards making these pro song choices.
Oh, he didn't get... Oh, wait. No, he has Lens. I was thinking... Well... Oh, didn't get the bottle? It's unfortunate. Yeah, I think this is very much an ice play. Oh, we're seeing a dip into fire in Nastral's side.
Yeah, he was kind of posturing toward that location, and it is not required. This is a stone dungeon here.
But
Doesn't have that hook. Oh, he does have a hook shot. Yeah, it's interesting. If he knows where DC is, I feel like that's just currently it's only one path for him though, so maybe it's a little bit less interesting of a thing to go for early on here.
yeah. But you know what's crazy is that that bomb bag on Big Pose?
Yeah,
It's in
yeah,
Logic
that's
now.
available. Yeah. Yeah, no one knows it yet. Well, I don't know. I think Rock might be going toward it, looking to get some skulls here. Maybe this is his 10th.
Yeah, we did see that 10 was
10.
piece of heart.
Oh, okay. So going up toward... Oh, no, that is 10 for him. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because Hyper handed in 10 skulls.
Gotcha.
That looks like Hyper's gonna get that bomb bag, probably going to DC. Oh, wait. Right. Well, he's getting rid of that blue fire, so that's
Okay.
not a big deal, thankfully.
Well, it doesn't look like it to see. We don't know what's on King's Aura, but you only have one bottle at this point, and you know you can get a bomb bag. Probably gonna get that real quick here.
Yeah, especially since that's a dungeon going into a double path.
Yeah, he knows that it's a double path, so makes a lot of sense here for him. Zephyr and Ice and falls a little bit. He's on half a heart. He's gotta be a little bit careful in here. Yeah, that's what I would do. They're right there. I mean, wow, doesn't get okay. Just keeps going. There's the bomb bag for Hyper. Rock Shock right behind him.
Yep.
Pretty
Also
much the same route. Yeah.
Oh god, the big Poe. No!
Oh! Got freaked out there a little bit.
By a ghost.
Yeah. It doesn't have to reload.
Yep, well, we're looking for a letter. And either that lens is path or bottle for the time being. And I think it's probably the bottle.
Yeah, you still have one check with the Storms Grotto, but that is nowhere in sight at this point. Seeing a lot of the same types of plays. Rock Chalk and Hyper are kind of on the same route here. And Nasriel is kind of off on their own here. We'll be getting Bomb Chews from Haunted Wasteland. Have not seen that yet, but is going to be a nice 10-pack for him. And Zephyr just finishing up Ice, has already gone River and beaten DC. So is doing some content that we've already seen. But I think he is about tied with Hyper and Rock Chalk in terms of who might be ahead here. It's a little difficult to ascertain right now because all the routes are kind of slightly off, and there's going to be another convergence point soon.
Yeah, if Zephyr goes into the forest next and gets that bow, then he's definitely going to be doing forest.
Yeah, the only strength that we've seen so far in the seed has been in River. So the runner's going to have to find another one or go to River. Nasriel's crossing for Requiem. For Spirit at Spirit. And I am pretty sure we're going to all converge in Forest here at some point. But there are a few other options for Zephyr. He could be doing like a crossplay, like Nasriel, getting some, Bomb Chews are still nice, so it's could pick those up along the way potentially. Requiem is probably going to be good to get too.
Nice jump on that keys, by the way, from Zephyr's side.
Oh, I totally missed that.
Using that as effectively as like a ground jump.
Oh yeah, when it hits you midair. It's very nice if you're climbing when it hits you. because he just re-grabbed the ledge.
Nope. We'll have to see what else the seed throws at us, because right now we're just kind of on the replay part of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of valuable dungeons here. Ice is kind of never bad in S9, I feel like. And DC, just overall, one of the strongest dungeons. You know, very nice set for using that keys again.
Yep. Just getting some health here. But Zephyr is going into Kakariko here. I think he's going to hand in 10 skulls. We'll be disappointed by the piece of heart on 10.
Yeah, I wonder where Nastriel is going to be going as well. Picking up Requiem into... has multiple warp songs here as well. Probably Menuet.
Oh, that was Nocturne has Storms.
Ooh. Impactful hints, the seed. Bomb of the Well has GTG.
Oh, that means that Prelude is vanilla.
Yeah.
There's a lot of vanilla songs.
Right? And the DMT Rova, it might potentially be for that song's locked item.
Oh my gosh. Zephyr. That's a little unfortunate. He didn't go into Forest first. He's going into Deku first.
Ooh. Well, I mean, has the warp song for both, so it's kind of fine either way.
That's a big chest up there.
Ooh. Be another bow?
Could be magic. Or it's eye drops.
Useless eye drops. Well, you can put those into your eye. Mastriel did pick up the bow in the meantime.
Yep.
And Hyper positioning looks like for his next play here. Rockshot completed DC. As did Hyper. So Mastriel a little bit behind the others, but not a whole lot.
Looks like probably gonna be, getting skulls. Or the skull here. And at least we can warp out. Oh, Zephyr's handing it in. The eye drops, it looks like.
Oh. Oh, I don't think... Maybe he didn't get the bigger on him?
Yeah, I don't think he got it. Or he forgot about it because I see it on his personal tracker.
Oh. Well, it is... I forgot what it was. Like, piece of heart? 50 rupees, okay. Hey, at least you can use that. potentially.
Yeah.
Not quite worth the time. Yeah, might have wanted shoe money.
Because he doesn't have the bomb bag.
No, not yet. Don't know if he got that big potion either. He's back in Deku? Okay. So just didn't want to
yeah.
walk out of the first level at least. So routed something in the meantime. Warped straight back. And we're seeing 3 players in Deku here. But only one of them, Zephyr, does not have a bow yet. Did not go into forest yet.
Oh, it's a big chest in the basement.
Get a couple skulls here and there. Pretty big value still in doing Deku. Also progression. Yeah, Magic would
be a huge bailout
that
right
that
there.
would bail him out, yeah. Oh.
Nope.
Just double defense. Wow.
Nice, but not super necessary.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be getting that.
Yep. Yeah, he's not going into Oh, he's going. I think he's crossing the desert here.
Hmm.
Kind of looks like that's the play right now.
Might be thinking in his next play while he does that. You know, it's a lot of thinking time. One of the best things you can be doing in S9 is thinking about your route, which dungeon you're going to go to next, because they're all pretty much randomized. Now, sometimes you get the situation where a few of them are vanilla. The most I've seen in a race that I actually played too was 5 vanilla, which I thought was outrageous.
It is technically possible to get all
yeah.
dungeons.
Yeah, what happens?
It's even funnier that you could get an RSL with Dungeon ER on, but vanilla dungeons.
Mhm.
So, I mean... Alright, well, as I thought, Zephyr is going to do some southern field checks.
And crossing Valley, Wasteland, all pretty good to do. Maestro getting the bomb bag on Big Pose.
Now the question is, where's Nastro Glow from here? Might be going... Actually, I think he's going to...
Going to DC. He hasn't been there yet.
Yeah. Yeah, he hasn't even gotten Bolero yet, so... That's where he's going. I don't think anyone's done Link the Goron yet. Or at least I didn't see it.
Oh, this? Yeah, no, there a couple of them have.
Oh, it was nothing. Okay. That's probably why I didn't notice then.
Yeah, Zephyr heading straight toward
Oh
Tech
my
Type.
god! It's a fish.
Yeah,
It's one
unfortunately,
less thing to do.
not too useful, but do you know Bomb the Well is Path Jabu, which is still letter locked. You know that Jabu is at Deku, which is now Kokiri Sword, so it's Kokiri Sword and letter locked Jabu, essentially.
Oh my god. Yeah, Zephyr is trying to do the big post strat where you kill using just Epona.
Oh. Yeah, I have not practiced that one.
I've seen it before. Because you can do it with bomb chews as well.
Hmm. Yeah, a little niche, I think. But it could be good in this situation where it's something you kind of want on big bows.
It comes up more with like glitch racers more than standard.
Hmm.
Oh!
Hmm.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Child
Magic?
fishing with that magic.
A huge check there. You
Yeah,
see,
if
this
Hyper
is why
can
I...
get the strength, then it's basically just looking for a strength 2 for spirit effectively.
Yeah. This is the power of Spear Zero in S9. It's very real. I mean, I usually like to do this in Child 1. So, like, oftentimes in S9, a lot of racers, in fact, have, like, probably average 20, 30-minute Child 1s. Even longer, 40, 50-minute is possible, and kind of actively good sometimes.
Yeah, it depends
so-
on what you get for the
Yeah.
kit, too.
Yeah, that's true. I think the hints to the seed kind of prevented you from going too far into Child. You have the hammer start, of course, but the one DC hint, the DMT hint that you get early on, kind of just propelled their routes toward adult a lot sooner, I think, than they would otherwise. So, open question to see who gets that when. Pretty interesting magic location. And Child Goron City, straight for Hyper here.
Because, yeah, we're looking basically for Bruto's letter and a strength 2 here on Restream.
For Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shadow, no fire.
Heck, fire isn't even that big of an issue this seed.
Yeah, I mean, you have like all the things anyway, right? So, for the most part. Yeah, and access to Spirit, of course. Requiem on Requiem. So you can even do that, like, I think ideally at the very end.
Oh, there
Ooh,
it
and the
is.
lights. And the lights. There we go.
Hot Rodder holding on to them. He wanted to have some lemon lollipop.
Yeah, no strength here for Hyper still. Might even go to River as Child. I wouldn't be too shocked.
Yeah.
But gonna be doing all these checks, looking for one in the meantime, so that it can do Forest.
Oh my
Another
god.
bow.
Dad had a bow.
That is very far away from where Zephyr is currently in Adult Fire. Not Child Goron City. Okay, well. Can Zeph find a third bow, potentially in Fire? Remains to be seen here.
It'd be
Think
even
he's
funnier
just
if the last bow was here.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's thinking of Fire as like kind of a value play. You get skulls out of it even too, has double defense, so it's not you're not really going to take a lot of damage for heat timer. You have a bottle just in case. I mean, doesn't seem
Well, it's
that
an arrow
bad.
refill.
Yeah. And it's on the way toward Spirit, so I mean, in his position too, maybe he's thinking like second strength could be in here or something.
So we found a bow in Forest Temple, like in the first chest. Absolutely free.
Yeah, or Child Goron City on Darunia. So,
Also free.
Yeah. Not too bad.
Oh.
I mean, you start with ZL Sorry as a seed, so...
Hyper, going into Night Market and see if the best boy Richard has something for us.
Oh, are we gonna see Treasure Chest minigame?
I think we might.
I think so. I mean, this has to equip it. Oh, nothing on Richard.
Well, you know me. I'm gonna be going all right. Oh. I was getting
Alright.
some bomb chews for, like, maybe spirit
Just value. Yeah, I mean, there's a few things that can come up that you might want them for. Even just as a faster explosive, their bomb chews are fast. Like,
Yeah.
okay,
They
okay,
typically
here we
get
are.
slower than regular bombs, but, like, the contact says otherwise.
All right,
Well,
we get
I'm
a
already out.
left. I'm team right, so I would be out too. And a second left.
Maybe the 1 in 32 miss. Nope.
Ooh, all right.
I see one person still in.
Can I see a second right? Yes, we can.
No person is still in.
And a left? No, damn. I should have. My team right. Well, turns
Well.
out 2 lefts make 3 rights. Yeah, S9's pretty wild. Yeah, wow, Zephyr going up the elevator in fire here. Okay.
Dang.
I didn't really see that level of commitment, but I mean...
Yeah.
I'm wondering what he's saying in here. I mean, nothing really points to it, right? It's just a stone dungeon.
Yeah. The only other thing I
strength, I
could think
guess.
of. Oh my god. Well, there's another bottle.
Yeah.
That is a bottle lock. That is a bottle
Bottle
locked
lock bomb
bottle.
bag. That locks a bottle. Okay. The bottle lock bomb bag that locks a bottle. Can we get like second bomb bag on 20 skulls then, so we can get another bottle lock bottle or bomb bag?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Hyrule Castle's been like having a lot of major things this season.
Even just the
Surprisingly
hints.
enough.
Yeah, the hint system is a lot more powerful, even just than S8. By
But I mean,
By a
just
lot, I think.
the checks have just been having stuff.
Mm.
Like every
Well-
time I was like going there, it's like, oh, here's this major item that you need
Ooh,
that you had no idea where it was.
big chest.
Oh my god!
Ooh, and he gets it, and there's a letter.
Oh my god! I was
Castle.
just talking about how
Yeah.
this place just keeps having
Whoa.
stuff.
Whoa, Zephyr's route is kind of paying out here.
God,
He gets to
great.
go in one trip spirit, potentially,
Oh
depending
my
on if
God.
child spirit is required. And letter actually opens up Bomb of the Wall, which is a much spicier get. It's going to
Oh.
point hyper towards his go mode. Just
get
needs
him
a
his
second
strength.
strength. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's one in fire. And Rock Chalk has now entered fire.
Oh my god.
But he doesn't have a strength, so he's gonna know that's a strength block strength, obviously. You need one to push the block and logic, so...
Yeah, Nastral left before getting that, which is just a tad bit unfortunate.
Yeah. Gonna be bow lock, or... Is it bow locked?
Oh, and there's the chance that it could be AD for Water Boss Key as well. That might be what the heads-up play is.
Hmm. Well, I mean, if Rockshot gets that far, and he can here, but he's going to know that there's a strength that's earlier access, and he's done a fair amount of child, not all of it, not as extensive as Hyper, or Nastril, really. So it's going to point him toward early child or Sphere Zero, I think, and really going to be pointing out to where it is. So I don't know if he even crosses. Well, he probably still crosses here. He already came out to Fortress, but I think that's going to be almost as good as Zeph getting it here and it being a second strength. You can just warp out to Requiem. Kind of just depends on the sequencing of checks here, too, once you do realize that, if you're in the situation.
Yep. Yeah, we do have two major items in Jabu Jabu, so...
Ooh, that is true.
That could... And we know it's not fire arrows, we know it's, that there's only one bottle left to find.
I mean, well... Yeah, and we know it's not letter, because we saw that, too. Oh, here's Hyper with this first strength.
Yep.
Finally made it to River and his child cleanup here. Really second child segment.
Yeah, we have knowledge of all bottles. Yeah, there's 2 slingshots, a strength. There's Furors and Nehrus. There's hover boots. There's Goron tunic. There's the other wallet. There's the last bow.
Interesting development
all the skills.
Here. Rockshock not climbing for that strength. Doesn't know it's there, obviously. Nastriel getting magic on child fishing. So at least 2 of these runners are like barely missing an item. Different one in both contexts, but I guess it's the same one too. No. Yeah, Fire might be throwing some runners for a loop here. Hyper making his way toward Domain. Gonna be wanting to turn in the letter, go bomb the well, get your Path Jabu item. Which is most likely the Kukuri sword here. You already have Ring. And we're gonna be seeing what these 2 items in Jabu are pretty shortly. Could be a strength.
Yeah. Though there are plenty of other things. Oh shoot! Yeah, it is 1 hour. Well, actually, now it's happy 65 minutes.
Oh, there you go.
I'd wait another 2 minutes, but I'm a bit above that. Just a bit. Yeah, Zephyr will be able to check Adult Spirit right away. So we'll see if we actually do need Child Spirit on Zephyr's side.
Yeah, or even just Bow to be able to complete it at all. It really depends on what the key layout here is. I imagine he would just go Child Spirit immediately afterward.
Oh, there's the key right there. Very convenient.
It's a good start. Still need the boss key here.
I mean, we got Requiem, so...
Yeah, I know you can just come back, but... The full child segment because you're not on Bow. A little bit funky. There's nothing on 20, right?
I don't think we've seen 20 yet.
I think Nation just handed it in.
Yeah, it might have been nothing.
20 then 10. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's nothing. Kind of running out of items almost to find here. Looking at Hyper's pause screen there. That's most of the items here. Yeah, only a little bit over an hour, and I think this is going to be a jet seed.
Yeah, it might be.
Right? Like,
I mean,
really
we still
depends
have
on
to
where the other
do
strength is.
Forest.
Yeah, that's true. Still could see a sub 2, which I still would say is a jet.
There's a big chest there. Probably setting up the water level first.
Yeah, you can just make your way clockwise around the dungeon pretty easily. Probably just waiting to go back that way. First look at bottom of the well. And so far, just the one big chest.
Yep. Did spot,
Oop, there's the boss key for Spirit. Zephyr must be delighted. The one trip Spirit. Love to see it.
oh yeah. If we could get a bow, then Zephyr could do,
The
more.
big chest and bomb the well. Second magic. Okay.
Oh
It's going to help some runners
Yep.
that don't go to lake, which is still pretty common. Yeah, much more streamlined magic for sure.
Yeah, because you're getting this on your path.
Yeah.
Zephyr blowing up the bomb chew lady. Like she's just doing her job.
Oh, it's Rock Chalk.
Oh, Rock Chalk. My bad. That's just me being sleepy and stupid.
Yeah, this is one of our later quals, and again, only 43 players in this qual. Very small compared to the other ones. About 30 people off. A lot of Europeans aren't here. A little bit too late for them. Doesn't stop E. Cola, though. Man is a machine.
He will find you, and he will play rando against you.
Yeah, or Zabi.
Yep.
Marco, yeah.
There it is. Yep, there it is. The path right there.
Yeah, pretty much expected, but we'll see if there's anything else here. 2 more item checks here for Hyper.
Yep, I imagine the next play is going to Jabu here. But before we go to Jabu, there's that Temple of Time telling us that that the
Very
song
useful
is a major item.
Yeah.
Very helpful. Oh, Rock Chalk will get that strength in Zora's River.
Nice. Might be pushing him towards Forest a little bit. It's been Child here for a small little bit. Probably doesn't want to waste too much time. We'll be seeing him go back to Forest pretty shortly.
Oh?
Ooh. Okay. All right. Well, you don't have a
Nice,
bow, but here's
bomb
the other
bag.
bomb bag. Yeah.
That is a bomb-locked bomb bag.
All right. Well, gonna be helping out Zephyr's route here a little bit. Doesn't have to rely on bomb cheese now. Still no bow for him though. Won't need it for a spirit, thankfully. Rock checking up that strength.
Yep.
And Hyper is gonna go to Jabu here. First look at Jabu. And that's too important to item hit. It's gonna be I think it's just bait, but
Yeah, it probably is.
could be something.
And the odds are pretty much against you playing for it.
Yeah,
But I mean, it's progression.
Yeah.
Death
You
Mountain
check it
Trail
anyway.
to King Dodongo, by the way.
All right, for the bottle, yeah.
Yep.
So Rova is lens path, probably just because you have to cross.
Yep. Because there's probably a key on child's side.
Yeah, I think the last key is.
Actually, no. Regardless, right?
Right, so
Regardless,
that's all
you
the
still have to travel.
yeah, that's all the path hints. So at some point, once all the path hints are realized for all the runners, there's just gonna be a strength or I guess a bow off in Zephyr's case.
Yeah. Well, you'd probably want to at least
Forest at some
gamble
point.
of
Yeah.
Go Force first at some point. The odds of finding a French vanilla or even vanilla bow are actually getting more reasonable on Zephyr's side. Then again,
Yeah,
he still needs to find magic too.
That is true. Well, he has his pick here, either Bomb the Well or Child Lake. Hasn't found the letter yet, though. That was... Do you remember where that was? The letter?
Hyrule Castle Fairy.
Right.
Yeah, that check's been like really cashing out
It's on fire, yeah.
so far.
Well, it's only a few qualifiers ago. I would think it was last qualifier that that was required for Magic.
Yep.
So some of these runners were in that race. So I'd imagine, even though they've done other races since then, the last qualifier is still going to be on your mind a little bit. So perhaps if they put it off, they're just going to be a little bit more peeved than normal. Yeah, confirmation bias, but it exists.
Plus, the thing about random is that you'll like there is a chance that just all clumps in the same place. After all, if you were to flip a coin several times, you may get heads like many times in a row, and it would still be considered random.
Yeah, scale on Twin Rovo. Interesting pickup.
Oh, big chest. Oh, there's Furores.
Nice. I think for Hyper, it's going to be some limited use. Furores, not the greatest, but still has Spirit left to complete, so it's going to be a little bit better than it could otherwise be. Might not even use it, though. Maybe in Forest.
There is still the chance that water could be AD for the boss key. It'd be horrible, but possible. Okay, so Baronade is the last major item.
Adds a little bit more suspense here.
Yep. We'll see what Baronade is, or how much of a pain Baronade wants to be. A minor pain or painless? Yeah, Forest is a vanilla entrance. There's more vanilla songs than entrances this seed.
Yeah, Spirit also vanilla. There's the Kakuri Sword pickup for Rock Chalk. And gonna be heading to Jabu as well for Rock Chalk. And Ace Trail's not too far behind.
Oh my god!
Oh!
That was 20!
Okay. I guess we didn't see 20. Yeah. Oh, no, we did.
Nastro's got it.
Nastro got it, yeah. Huh. Well. I mean, it's not a useless item, but...
It's not nearly as good now.
No.
But
I mean,
without the hover boots, it does mean that the vanilla BK is on the table.
Yeah. Like, we still need to do water. It does still save time in water. Especially if you potentially have the magic enforcement as well. Kind of depends on how you sequence it this seed. Could end up coming up for probably a couple people out of 43.
Yep.
But 20 skulls also is, it's kind of an investment in this one. See, it just kind of throws everything at you and hopes you figure it out. So there's Rock Chalk into that magic and Bound Well.
Yep.
And Zeph is going toward Shadow Fountain. Not sure what the angle is here.
Yeah, I'm a little confused. Ugh.
Rather than just even checking Forest, I mean, progression's a little bit safer than this. I don't know.
And I mean, that doesn't change in any Zelda randomizers. Like, unless it's Tinted Foolish, going for progression is generally pretty safe.
Yeah. Well, especially with the warp, too.
Yeah.
I guess just prioritizing King Zora, okay. Well, we get to see what King Zora is.
Be funny if it's another bow.
Some money. Yeah, welcome on in. Zelda Speedruns 2. It is S9 here for Ocarina of Time. Randomizer, this is Qualifier number 7. And we're almost in no mode here, at least here on Restream. We're just missing, well, I guess we know where everything is, right?
Yeah, we basically do know where everything.
No one does on the player's side here. We're all missing at least one thing.
Yeah, Hyper needs to go into middle fire, or at least from what we know, for his strength.
No other strength found yet. Oh, bomb cheese at the bottom of the fountain. Okay.
Not bad, but definitely not worth it.
Hmm.
Well, there's the other major item.
Nice BGS. Okay. A little bit of time save.
Yeah. Well, I think Hyper's probably going to be going into Forest first.
Yes. Yeah.
And I could see him going to Water and seeing how much he can do there after. Because there is a chance that you could be AD locked out, and getting that information right now would be really good.
Oh, almost seeing a synced Jabu here between Nastro and Rock Chalk.
Yep. Both of them going to be getting their quality of life items. Oh, Zephyr's going child.
A child cleanup angle. Okay.
If he goes to Castle Fairy, then he will definitely be chasing well next.
Yeah.
And he has that scale, so he can actually just go from Lake.
Yeah, it might get, I mean, it might be good. I think after Bomb the Well, he does have like an option of cleaning up, and that would include Goron City to get him the other bow
I
that
could
we
see
have
that.
seen. Yeah, depends on how
Actually,
aggressive
yeah.
he's feeling. But I mean, he's looking for it anyway, and he kind of has been for a while. So I think it's a little bit more likely.
I mean, you want to stick around if you know that you're still looking for a bow.
Yeah,
Because
who knows when you're going to come back,
everything
right?
else.
He's
Yeah,
never going child again this seed, so
Well, unless we need to look for hover boots. Because there is that chance. It's a very small chance. But
Hover
it
boots?
exists. Yeah, hover boots so that we can do Shadow for Song of Time.
oh right for water. Okay.
Yep. River Chest. Because
Ooh,
if
yikes.
River Chest has BK, then it's AD.
Yeah, that is it's a good shout there. We don't know any
I feel like
information
it's
about
unlikely,
water either.
but yeah,
Mhm.
I feel it's unlikely, but not impossible.
Yeah, Zeph getting that letter in the meantime. Gonna be for sure heading toward Bomb the Well. Again, that scale, making a little bit of difference. It doesn't have to go back up river. Did start the seed there pretty much, so pretty fortunate to have found that.
Yep. The scale is actually pretty nice.
Yeah, I think it's one of the best items for routing, just generally. It adds a lot of flexibility to your route, which is kind of what you want for S9.
In fact, the only way that the scale's kind of weaker would it be if you played the combo rando with the ability to change ages. Because you can skip the scale requirement for both sides of the for the Lake Zora domain exchange. Or like
It's interesting.
using Song
Yeah.
of Time if you have age change on. I know that because Lee and I have been doing that with our co-op seeds.
Oh, nice.
But we also recently turned on Bronze Scale, which means that it turns Link into like the Link to the past version of himself, where he
Oh,
needs a scale to swim.
interesting. See if there's anything in Forest here for Hyper. First look into Deep Forest. And
Yeah, especially with that Furor's taking advantage of it.
yeah, it looks like Zeph is gonna get that bow on Child Goron City. He's making a pit stop here before going to Bomb the Well, I think.
Yeah, well, he knows that the light arrows are in city. He's gonna feel so
that too,
annoyed.
yeah. Yeah.
He's gonna feel so annoyed finding that bow in the first chest of forest.
Yep. No, I'm waiting for like some shield flicks, you know. I think we'll know. Rockshock having a little bit of tentacle trouble.
Yeah, that
in
tentacle
quite the right
not
position.
behaving.
Yeah, it's all position based, so just couldn't find the right sweet spot.
But yeah, Zephyr's in a really good spot with that strength. If he can get the magic and the Kokiri sword in,
And Bomb the Wall.
then he's basically mostly set. Other than like if he has to go looking for hovers.
Yeah.
Honestly, it might even be worth going into water before forest for Zephyr's side, I think. Yeah, to get that
okay.
like
Oh,
for the
yeah.
BK information, because if it's all dungeons, then like it's better to get that information sooner so you can start searching for hover boots on the side.
That is true. That's a good point. We'll see what he does
Especially
here.
when the song in Temple of Time is just prelude anyway.
Yeah. You're gonna be going to bomb low first, but we'll see him have to make a decision once he goes adult. So I think he'll probably think of going forest first, if I had to guess. But
Yeah, I could see it. Like, I'm just saying that water would be a little bit better first, but it's also
oh yeah,
like
no, I agree.
not nearly as egregious if it's just forest first, because it is effectively time you spend burning anyway in forest. Like, you're not gonna be losing all that much time.
Yeah, he's got all the items now, and it's just good thinking time in general, just for your routing. When you're in forest, it's pretty much autocomplete, right? You do it the same every time, for the most part.
Yeah, pretty
versus
much.
water is pretty variant, depending on what exactly you have. Especially these days with the long shot skip, so just requires a little bit more focus. Can't totally space out like forest. I feel like for most runners at least.
Yeah, and we'll just have to see if we'll need those hovers later on.
Yeah, it's not even that much later on either, too, I think. It's doing a little bit of time delay on the timer. It doesn't need to. Has plenty of time here, so I'm just showing off for the crowd. Might have been worried about the rupee spread. There's one that there is a little bit far off there. Yeah, that'd be a little tight. We'll get it though with plenty of time to spare. 5 seconds.
Yeah. It's just looking like forest isn't really a whole lot in there.
It's just a progression dungeon this scene. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah. Like, other than the bow that we found super early on, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot in here.
I mean, this seed's been on fire, so I'm sure the runners are kind of welcoming a kind of boring forest in this scenario. Gives them a little bit of a breather before the end.
Yep.
I mean, if I found like go mode in forest, yeah, I'd be freaking out. Like, you have like 3 dungeons from go, and you're in go.
Yeah, that's the worst part, is when you have a multi-dungeon go mode.
Yeah, little boring, but it can also be pretty nerve-wracking depending on the circumstance.
Like, if you play Majora's Mask, you're typically in, like, multi-dungeon go mode in that game.
Okay.
At least 2 of the dungeons have fun execution tricks.
Yeah, it kind of depends on which dungeons for OoT, at least. Some of them are a little bit more mechanical heavy. Speaking of forest, I mean, I think it's the most mechanical dungeon by far.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah, all the minute movements and stuff. I mean, DC can kind of get there as well on the top end. Hopefully you can sub 5
I think
it.
DC is like the most. It's kind of like one of those early game tracks in like a Mario Kart where it's super heavily optimized in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, forest
But
is
it's
a
because
bit
it's
like
so
that as
easy
well.
that everyone can do it, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
You're more
seeing
likely to
water
do
on
all of it,
Natural
too.
side. Zephyr's already put go mode on his
tracker,
his
personal tracker. Yeah. Well, it may or may not be true here, as we see our first look at Water Temple through Nasriel.
Oh man, the fairy.
It's gone.
Yep. To be fair though, most of the runners are simply a strength 2 from go mode.
And it's in a pretty awful location to see it.
Yep.
Unhinted stone fire, like halfway up. And you have to take the elevator as well. You can see a lot of people in the seed. Oh.
We're seeing Child Spirit on Rock Chalk's side.
That's true. The Child checks that Zeph actually skipped. Only one to do so this seed. Oh, it looks kind of big. Key? It's just no. Okay. Interesting.
Oh, Hyper's also doing Water Temple here. He does not have the long shot quite yet, but
yeah,
that isn't too big of a deal.
Well, we don't know yet for sure.
Yeah, we haven't seen the big key yet. There's a big chest.
Big chest.
If that is strength, then
no.
Oh my god.
That would have been insane. Then everyone
crazy.
finishes ahead of Zephyr. It's Gomo first. Or something like that. That'd be crazy.
That would have been insane. But not this time. Nice Hyper getting the water hop.
Just to set roars, very nice. Yeah, first try, not surprised.
Not a bad plan.
Yeah, Hyper, definitely one of the racers I think that'll probably end up in like top 8 through qualifiers. Still has a lot to play.
Very much see it.
Still has a lot to play. Only one qualifier completed so far. Alongside Zeph, who has done 2, but scored a 0 on one of them, so looking to get a solid finish here alongside Hyper. Rock Chalk, 4 qualifiers completed, all like pretty good scores, 934 to 958. Within that range over 4 is pretty impressive. And Nasriel also, 948, 893. In a pretty good position, but looking for a solid 900 score here, I'd imagine.
Oh, we're about to see if BK is vanilla.
Uh-oh.
Because that would not be so good for Zephyr. So I don't think he...
Well, he has... Oh, yeah, he has long
skulls.
shot. Yeah, he has long shot. He has it marked. He did turn in 20.
Let's see. Yeah, okay, so he does actually have that. It is not, in fact, vanilla.
Well, Hyper probably not going to get punished then too hard.
But you definitely want to do Dragon Chest first here, I think.
Yeah, unless you can do the central. Yeah. It's the key.
Oh yeah, he's flat out full going. He just skipped the roars. He's probably gonna get that BGS though.
Yeah, I mean it's right there at the end, right? Unless he just turns around, I mean, it's either happening.
Oh, it's a right side, and I'm out.
Rockshot getting a little bit stuck on the big chest. Unfortunately, not going to find anything on this treasure chest game for him.
Yep, because it's
We're
just
seeing-
lens for desert crossing.
Dual dragon chest here.
Yeah.
Don't see that every day.
Well, you know that you're not going to be able to get this unless you do
Yeah.
AD otherwise.
Yeah.
And it's another small key.
I think that's the most likely outcome. It's usually just a small key, so... Well, we're dangerously close here
Yep.
to it being all dungeons. I think you
it's
just kind of have
just,
to... Central and... Dark Link. That's it.
Yep, that's it. It was an ice cavern.
The Zwartunic? Or the wallet was. That's just one
There was a
wallet, though.
Zortunic on the Iron Boots chest.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh. It's not Central Pillar. Now it's a true 50-50.
Dark Link or River Chest? Pick your poison.
If it's River Chest, bring some caffeine with you, basically.
Yeah. They're in for a hover's go mode, potentially, here. Hyperesta did
And
this to jump with only hook, too. That's definitely difficult. Getting hit by the Tektite.
Does not help either. But yeah,
No.
I've done this before with with only hook. The angle is a bit more strict.
Yeah, it's pretty tight, but also the fact that he has to go for the jump after this as well, so... 2 potential failure points is a lot worse than
You
just
don't
having
even
long
need to do the jump slash either, because Link can just grab the ledge.
That is true. I think he's setting up for it here. Oh no, he's setting up for this is an alternate way to do alternate way to do eye target without the requirements for it, so not gonna get paid out this seed. A little bit of tough time getting to it.
Yeah, it's a very, very narrow hitbox from this angle.
We had 39 arrows, now down to 15. Down to 12 gets it.
Alright, well, Nastrel is basically at Dark Link right now, so we will see if we need it. Yo, it's gonna feel so bad if Zephyr has to get that information too, and if it's
unchecks his go mode.
Unchecks his go mode. That'd be so mean.
Well, we know who to blame. I mean, you don't want to click your go mode when you're not actually in go mode. Then he's got all of these like checks that he skipped earlier, like.
Oh my god.
He's gonna have flashbacks.
Oh my god.
No, it's not AD.
Oh, it's so close. So yeah, saved.
Yeah, not too bad. A little bit annoying, but it is a doable dungeon now.
Unfortunate. Morpha being a little bit dodgy.
Yeah, and we've only seen the one alternate strength so far as well, so it's fire busts so far, it looks like, for the runners.
We do have access to Ganon's castle, so we do have a few checks for a strength.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be one there. None in spirit. We already saw all of that, so... So after having a little bit of trouble with Goma, not getting the one cycle.
Yeah, she could be a bit of a pain.
I think Link can just get her down with bow or hook.
Yep.
There's a slight time loss, though.
I find that with Master Sword, it's harder to get the one cycle than, like, with sticks.
I think it's fine. No, I think it's fine. It's longer for longer, too, because the stick, like, just breaks immediately, so...
Broken stick, I mean.
Oh. No, it's still longer than that, though. Broken stick's pretty short. I feel like the longer your sword is, the easier it is. Might just be different timing, though. I don't actually know.
I think it's because Young Link swings a little bit faster.
Maybe. Nice door frame kill setup here for Hyper, though. Getting it with hookshot. Bit tight on the timing. Zephyr going into forest. He's going for... No, he's skipping the big chest. Alright, he doesn't even know, man.
He won't even know. That's the best part.
Wow. So we're interviewing everybody at the end of the seed. We'll be like, oh, how about that first bow in forest? Pretty crazy, huh?
Yep.
Zeph's gonna have quite a reaction, I think.
Oh, yeah. Better bring out the popcorn.
Something to look forward to for sure.
And Hyper is on the hunt for the long shot, or not the long shot, the
Strength
for
2.
the strength 2 now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's all that's stopping Hyper at this point. A little bit faster to the progression pieces than Zeph. Of course,
Oh gosh, yeah, storms came into play for Hyper.
Ooh,
Could get distracted by storms.
Yeah, we're gonna see like GTG here for sure. And then surely you go GTG over fire, right? Like feels like a more heads-up play.
Yeah, in a way.
I mean, none of the strengths are hinted this seed either, so not sure if that has any effect on his routing, but
Well, it looks like he's gonna be doing Adult Lake here.
oh, interesting. Not a terrible location. I mean, a few checks and you're already here anyway for Shoot the Sun after killing
And for the
Morphos.
Scarecrow.
So, oh yeah, that too. Sets him up better for going fire too eventually. Of course, he'll run into the strength if he goes there, so won't actually come into play. But at least from his perspective, gives him a few more choices as well. Fire grows in value too, just being able to do Pierre.
Yeah.
Alright, nice drill finishing up Deku. And I believe He just has
Gotta go
forest
into
left.
forest.
Yeah. We'll join
And then
Zeph
it's
here.
the hunt for the strength.
And I guess Rock Chalk, so triple forest, not quite quad. Hyper a little bit too fast.
This guy's running shoes on.
I mean, Hyper stocks are up here. I mean, it's a pretty quick 5-med for S9 settings, so gives them a lot bigger of a window here to search for the second strength or possibly an alternate strength here that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
Just a piece of heart here.
A little unfortunate. Well, it's time to go and do some diving.
A little bit of money too at the bottom. Why not? If he didn't have 20, or if he was going for 20 this seed, rather, that also would add a little bit of value on the side.
Another refill? And I don't think... Oh, is his opponent so probably might make a pit stop into fire?
I might be thinking about it. Might not go up the elevator. Maybe might just clear out the first few checks, kind of like a forest courtyard play. Yeah, doesn't have long shot.
Either way, probably might be doing... we'll be going across the desert.
Yeah, just for time to think. This late into the seed, maybe waiting... Well, not really waiting to see if anyone's done, but might inform him while he does cross in the meantime. Exactly how fast it is to get the strength 2. Figures maybe everyone has to cross there anyway, just to go to Spirit, because Spirit, Wreck, so... Kind of like being in progression, not quite. Oop, forgetting about...
Just the scrub here.
Yeah.
Rock Chalk is making his way into Water Temple.
Alright. I think about on par with progression, at least, with Nastriel and Zephyr, considering where the BK is in water. So I think they're all going to hit 5 meds around the same time here. Might actually end up being a pretty competitive qual, at least for the placements. It's just going to be one right after the other, I'd imagine. It's pretty straightforward. A lot of good stuff is hinted. And it really makes this
really rough is that strength spot.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Still don't know if there's another strength out there, too. There might be. Haven't seen any yet.
Yeah, we do have Ganon's Castle available.
Yeah. It is an option for them. We haven't really had the choice to at this point for the past, 20 minutes, unless you're hyper. Just kind of stuck in the progression dungeons here. Rock Chalk having a little bit of trouble. Does not have a scale at all, so it does make this trick a little harder.
If you hit B, then it helps a bit. Oh,
nice, got it. Nice. Did a little bit of pause buffering there. Is on VC, so of course it's going to have an easier time pause buffering in general. So it gets it after, I don't know, 6 tries, something like that. Again, not too bad, pretty low risk. You're in the water at all times unless you get it, so... making his way through water. Hyper's crossing.
Yeah.
See where he goes.
He might skip fire here.
Yeah, I think either thing could happen, and it would be pretty reasonable from his position. Though if you just get fire and you choose to come up, going fire anyway, though, it does make it a little awkward. So I'm sure he's thinking about that as well. Like, if I skip fire, I'm never coming here, probably. Kind of a thing. Could end up going
that's a big chest up there.
Yeah, I don't think we saw that earlier, did we?
No, we didn't, because...
no scarecrow?
No scarecrow.
No hovers either.
For any of our runners. Yep, and Longshot was only a relatively recent thing with 20 skulls.
Now, if it's hovers and you're hyper in the scenario, what do you do? Do you
oh god,
potentially go shadow? Do you... Is that for crossing? Is that for fire? Like, that would be a pretty difficult spot, I would imagine. No finishers overall in the race, too. Yeah, 43 people in this one, and nobody's done.
Yeah, so you can't really just go and metagame off of anything.
Yeah. No, I think this one's going to be too tight of finishes, too, to kind of rely on something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the, smallest qual so far for S9. One of the more competitive ones in terms of who's in it. Late at night for most, American players. Definitely late at night for European players. It's got the recipe for, like, probably one of the worst quals you could play in, I think, but...
We'll see what this one is. If it's a strength.
Oh,
no!
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Oh, gosh.
It's not a strength, but... That does...
Hyper's going into fire.
Yeah.
So if he goes up the elevator, because that was, like, on lower maze, I believe...
It was,
then that's really good for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then he can just cross and he's done, right?
Oh, he's setting up a furores, I think.
Oh, well?
Oh, for... maybe going to Ganon's first.
Ooh, maybe. Okay, yeah, he's setting furores in here. Maybe after he crosses? Okay. Maybe he wants to think about what he's going to do here.
Oh yeah, Haunted Wasteland, the ferry, checking the ledge.
Yeah, it could all be there instead. And that's faster than fire, for sure, so that makes sense. And then sets the furores to hopefully come back if he has to, so... Pretty measured approach. Not too extreme one way or the other. Probably what you want to be doing in a qual. Unless you know fire is for sure the place to go. But again, unhinted stone dungeon, and it has a strength 2 progression item, so...
Especially, well, not deep, super deep in, but past the elevator.
Yeah, you have to commit to it.
As Zephyr is basically almost done with Forest.
Uh-huh. And he has, what, water left?
Yep.
And Maestro also heading toward Phantom Ganon, a little bit behind Zephyr.
Hyper's still grabbing skulls here. He's at 19.
Not a bad idea. Kind of passively getting him a little bit more than some of the other runners. Cat not hinted or anything, so not going to be a huge deal for him. Rockjock also going for this middle eye chest and water strats. That hovers a long shot. Gets it on like the second bow.
The third shot.
Yeah, third shot. Quite a bit better than the Hyper's. I think it was like 25th, something like that.
Yeah,
like,
something like that. It was definitely a lot of shots.
Yeah.
Like if the arrows stayed, you would see it almost looked like a pincushion.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, if you zoomed in on it, for sure.
Almost
Going. Yeah.
tried going for
Going.
the zero cycle.
Yeah. Didn't quite get it. A little bit late, I think.
Yeah, it's a little late. It's a really, really fast trick you gotta go for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Naestro not going for it, but he does have the BGS. So gets it. Saves a little bit of time on Zephyr, who did go for the zero cycle, so not for nothing here. Rockshock's
Heck,
still
we
not at
might
the end of
see-
water. Wow. Very
We
slow
might
dungeon.
see Ganon's castle on Naestril's side, I think.
Yeah, I think it's one of his best locations that he has left, other than fire, of course. We know, the items there, but in terms of density and time to do it, it
Oh,
doesn't
wait.
take that long to do it. But he is playing Requiem.
I think this might be a fire play.
Reverse into fire. Okay.
I mean, you also
Yeah,
get
he's-
Haunted Wasteland.
Okay. Yeah, he did go into fire earlier, so maybe. Yeah, he's heading straight there. Nothing else to do. Huh. Okay.
Hyper's getting prelude here. What is he gonna do next? Oh, he's going child.
Going Childs. Okay. Didn't see that
Child
coming either.
cleanup. It looks like Naestral might actually commit to fire.
Yeah. I wonder what there is even to do left. I guess just Child Spirit here for Hyper.
Yeah, I could see it.
He's already gotten Child Goron City, cleared Lost Lost was just foolish, but those sorts of checks,
Effectively cleared
they're all
it.
done. Yeah, all those sorts of checks are done. So
Yeah, right. Happy 2 hours did not miss this mark this time.
no sub 2-hour finishes. Could be a little
Yep.
telling. At least if you're in the spot of, I'm sure there's other top runners out there that are probably on 5 meds in the seed, and gotta think to
Still
yourself,
searching.
hey, no one's sub 2, and we're all just searching. Like, might be heading towards worse and worse checks the longer this goes on. So I'm not too surprised to see Naestro going to fire, actually. Just because of that. It's not totally out of the way. It's not that long to get to.
And plus, the moment he gets that strength 2 and fire, he can just warp back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like everything else just requires a little bit more setup or commitment. So like opening up GCG, you don't quite want to do. You don't want to go all the way to Shadow. You don't have hovers. So I think this
Ganon's is the only really other non-committal place, I feel. And even then, fire
takes
is
a
like
little bit
not
to
the
do.
worst.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're about on par here.
I was gonna grab the chest up
Their
here.
chests. Man, maybe this spurs some action here. I mean, you just cross Wasteland, so imagine
Yeah,
it
I
goes in
mean,
fire.
it would be best just to commit at this point.
Yeah, you're never going to be back here in the seed. You're going to do something else, then you probably would have gone there first. Mostly just Ganons or fire, I guess is the choice.
Yeah. This is definitely going further into fire on Naestral's side. So yeah, he might finish roughly at the same time as Zeph. Oh, this is... Oh, is this a Ganon's play?
So he crossed Wasteland just to put Ferroras on fire. Yeah, and save quitting. Interesting.
Yeah, I think this is Ganon's into fire.
So I guess the only reason Hyper did that is because he was on the way and he had Ferroras then? Not quite understanding that. Guess he has nowhere else to put it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really put it in Spirit.
Yeah. Goes up
You
river
really
for
don't want to
Hyper.
commit to Shadow with how far away it is. So yeah, this is Ganon's into Fire Temple.
Hyper heading into river as child?
Frogs,
Okay.
because he just got storms.
Yeah, okay. Long shot there for Rock Chuck. Right after he did water, okay. You know. Sometimes you're served with dessert after you had dessert.
Yeah. Oh, it's not Frogs 1. Yeah, GTG actually has a pretty good chance of having a strength. Though, do you really want to commit to GTG? Actually, if you're in Hyper Shoes, probably more. Oh
Big
my
chest.
god. Big chest. Oh gosh.
Those slingshots. Well, we can't find any more at the very least. That was the last slingshot.
Yep. There's one more bomb bag. There's
One more bow.
blue fire arrows. One more bow. Progressive slingshot where it's like turns into a bow. A child bow.
Ten slingshot. Get out of here.
Now make every check a slingshot.
Oh, it's just the new ice trap, but it's a slingshot. Okay. Sure. Hyper getting the long shot on 20. No reaction. And yeah, heading into GTG, that makes a lot of sense for him, I think. Pretty much between that, Ganon's, and Fire at this point. I think a lot of people choose Fire last until maybe the first finish.
Yeah.
And they might reevaluate, or they might just at that point only have Fire left. Unfortunate Strength 2 location, really.
Yeah. It would be even more cursed if Strength 3 was also in fire.
Oof. Like top or something stupid, yeah.
Yep. Oh my god, there's something in the maze. There's two somethings in the maze.
Uh-oh.
One is probably a bomb bag.
Like,
oh god!
The hover boots!
Oh my god! There they are!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Unless? No, no! The
no.
neighbors! The neighbors! Oh, Hyper might be going for a ride here.
Oh my god.
Oh, Nastrel's in fire.
And there was another chest in the hidden room. Nastrel is going through fire.
Yeah,
So I
still just in the
think-
big lava room, but is assuredly going to go up this elevator toward that strength.
Though at this point, I think Zeph is ahead of Nastrel just because He's just about to get that boss key.
Hmm.
Whereas Nastrel still has to beat Spirit Temple.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, the hover boots. That's incredibly cursed.
Crazy. I mean, there's not that many tracks left outside of GTG, so I'm not too surprised by it, but yeah, I'm just unfortunate strength locations in general.
Oh my god. That just opened up a Shadow Temple for strengths as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. It's just, it's far away, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, Hyper does have Furores and Fire, so at the very least won't have to go out there again if there is the strength that he has to get, but... And so it'll be a little bit more gelled of a end game for him, I think. A little bit smoother. Trying to go for the BGS setup, didn't get it. And Astriel's up the elevator and
About to get that strength.
Yeah.
This will be our second runner in go mode.
Very nice. I mean, Spirit's a pretty good go mode dungeon. I don't think the early BK really doesn't make it that big of a difference for Spirit. At least on this seed, you're going to hit go mode fairly early, and then you just skip everything else like everyone else did. So not really a lot of ground to make up, but will still be a pretty fast go mode for Nastriel here. The other scale.
There's our second scale.
All right. That had to be accessible somewhere.
No. Zephyr doesn't have Furores. He skipped it.
Yeah, he was in go mode, so he skipped that, and he skipped the bow and forest. Might end up finishing fairly high here. There's still no finishers yet. So at the very least, it's going to be a nice 900-point score here. Could even push 1,000, depending on if anyone finished. Oh, and just as I say that, Marco finishes 2:10:30. Not a bad finish time. Wonder what his route was then. Probably found Bo a little sooner than Zephyr. Probably made up a huge difference, and then you just go fire. I wonder when into the seed he went to fire. Oh, and Hyper immediately pulls up Furores, goes back to fire.
I think he realized.
I think he realized.
Based on Marco's time.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of what I was saying earlier, but like, I think at this point you just know because you have everything else done, and this was on the way. So he probably just did this on the way before crossing Wasteland.
Yeah, I can see that very much on Marco's side. Just getting the strength there.
This is at least the best like points mitigation play that he can make. If it is here in fire, this is the best spot he can be. If it's not, then he probably lost anyway.
Yep.
So I think it's a pretty good play from Hyper. Meanwhile, Zephyr is heading to Ganon's castle, has Ganon's boss key, and will be finishing up in about 5 or 6 minutes here.
Yep. So probably on the fairly high end of points.
Sorry, I think that might be a little off. I think it was more like 6 or 7 minutes.
Yeah.
For Zeph to finish.
Yeah, because he doesn't have BGS either.
Yeah. I think it's more of going to be more like that. So.
Well, I mean, with all of the other runners who didn't get the strength being in fire, that means I could get to bed sooner.
Yeah. Hey, it's a win for everybody.
Thank goodness for everyone metagaming.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, you're not going to go to Shadow, and they either were in GTG like Hyper, or were probably maybe about to go there and just realized it probably would have taken way too much time for Marco. Like, surely you just get it on the way. Ooh, and Rock Chalk fell off the block going up elevator. That is tough.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Hmm.
Sometimes Link just wants to take a skydive.
Yeah, this seed's probably going to be a little worse for points, I think, too, just as a result.
Yeah, because we haven't seen second place quite yet.
Yeah, that and Marco finished what, 210? Yeah, 210.30, and it's almost 4 minutes since he finished, so that top end is gonna decay pretty rapidly.
Oh, Nastro hasn't gotten the boss key yet,
Oh,
which was in the.
it's on Child Climb. Child Climb.
Yep. Yeah, it's Child Climb. I do understand why he did this, because maybe like you could just skip all of the rest if you just
yeah. If BK's on the
get it
way, this is the fastest key layout he was trying to go for, and Rock Chalk getting the strength too.
And Hyper's gonna be getting it soon too, because he's going up the elevator.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I imagine there's like 20 other people right now that are all doing this. They're all gonna be on Rove at the same time. Race is gonna be decided by Rove RNG.
Well, I imagine there'd be a lot of people who would want the ability to use fire and ice arrows on those two.
Yeah, right. Yeah, this call is shaping up to be the worst so far. It's like,
I'm glad that I am not in it, other than to
me too.
attempt to commentator curse.
This is a really good one to skip. I'll just say.
We almost had a massive commentator curse on this call,
on AD.
though.
Yeah.
Yep. It was down to 50-50.
Now, Zephyr saving notable time here from thinking he was in go, but he wasn't quite in go then. This is interesting.
Well, it worked out for him.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes that luck factor comes in clutch. You kind of need it for quals, and races of this size, even if it's 43 people, you're going to have to be getting luckier than your opponents in some circumstances. So, you know, a couple minutes here and there, it could end up mattering a whole lot. Especially considering he only really has one qual score. He has a 0 and then like a midnight 9900. So, yeah, well, this is gonna be a great finish for Zeph. Probably his top scorer.
Yeah,
to see how the points count works out. Yeah. So pretty much what he's looking for. Then he can fill in the rest of his points with some juicy 900 point scores. So somewhere like, you know, that's the really great thing about scoring high in a qual like this. Really sets you up to just, I don't know, be safe, have pretty average-ish finishes, and, you know, they're all pretty viable. So takes the stress off later quals for sure.
Yeah.
If you get
like
a
really good
low
strong
or
one, that helps a lot.
Yeah, for sure. It looks like he's gonna get second place here.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's really gonna be sniping. And I believe that's second place.
Wow, that is second place for Zephyr. Oh, very nice.
That is that's really nice. As he
Oh,
snipes Ecola.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty nice finish for Zephyr. Gotta feel good.
Nastral's not too far behind now. As he's just making his way into Ganon's castle.
All right, and Zephyr is going to be joining us shortly here in the booth. Hey, Zephyr, GG's.
Oh, GG's.
Hey, second place, not too shabby, right?
Yeah, just not bad, Could have been better.
Yeah. Well, you actually skipped the bow that most people got. Interestingly enough.
Oh, really? What bow did people get?
The one in Forest Temple.
Yeah, the first
was it that big chest at the entrance?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Dude, I saw that and I'm like, I'm such an idiot. Like, I'm sitting here in go mode and I'm like,
there. I mean,
could have just went there.
What were you thinking about Forest throughout the seed? Do you just didn't want to go there, or?
I just kind of forgot. I'm not gonna lie. Or
About
like,
Forest?
I don't know. Not really that like I forgot about it, but I just had like a plan in mind when I went adult, and like when I got the choose and river, the strength, and the hook shot, I was like, okay, like go and do DC. This is gonna have irons and something else, and then I had Eponas, so I was like, I gotta cross regardless to get Requiem. There's no way around that. So my idea kind of was, once I did like the opening stuff and like CAC and DMC, DMT,
DC
checks, I was like, into DC, follow my paths, and maybe I can pull a bow out of like Deku. And then from there, I'm just gonna Epona, go and cross. And I actually thought for some reason that fire was required, so that's why I went in there. And then it wasn't until I was going up the elevator that I'm like, this is a stone. And then I was like, well, I'm just gonna go until I get locked.
Okay. So you just kind of ripped it?
So I just kind of went for it, and then I got the strength too, and I'm like, I'm a freaking genius, man.
I mean, it's plays like those that end up mattering quals. I mean, you can't really like win the qual. Get top like 3 or something like that. But you're kind of aiming for 1,000 point score. So, I mean, these subtle like routing differences that end up mattering. You probably wouldn't have like. It's not really great to go back to fire, right? It's kind of on the way to going across Wasteland. So I can see it as like sort of a value play is kind of how I put it when you're in there. Would you agree with that?
And it's kind of like, yeah, like you're saying, like it's not a great place to go to. Like you have to traverse somehow, right? Like either ride Epona from Lake or backwalk, cross Wasteland.
Yeah.
So after the fact, I was like, okay, I could see. Because I was trying to think of, like, when no one was done and I was in water, I was like, there's no way that I got, like, the God route here. I really don't think so. Like, I wasn't really believing it. Because I'm like, surely there's going to be the people that dip Stonefire, like, actively I'm doing that. Whereas mine was kind of like, it was a mistake. because I thought it was required.
Yeah.
But also I can see like why people would do fire. At least check it until you get locked, because you're gonna cross.
You still don't have the
And-
items to cross too, right?
Exactly. So like that's
you
the other
kinda
thing
need to
too.
find
Is
the
like
logic.
you could find like magic or hovers or long shot, like any of those things to help you cross. But yeah, I just kind of forgot, and then I crossed, and I'm like, well, like I guess I can do spirit. And I was like hesitant on actually checking spirit because I was so in my head that you had to cross to get Requiem to go child, and that's why Lens was like potentially path. But I'm like, you gotta cross regardless to get to spirit, so it might not even be child locked after the fact.
Yeah, it turns out it wasn't too. Also, GG's to Nastriel, coming in 6th place out of 43. Very nice finish for Nastriel.
Oh, 6th.
Yeah, only a couple minutes off of, like 5 minutes. Pretty similar routes. Ended up getting the Strength 2 for Go mode. I think that's what the majority of people probably did. They all kind of switched gears once Marco finished and just kind of went fire.
I see.
Which I think makes sense. I mean, it's on the way, kind of like you were saying, so...
Yeah.
Probably just realized, hey, I had this on the way, and I just didn't do it. So, I mean, where else are you going to go? G2G Shadow? So...
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was also, like, freaking out in water, not finding the boss key, because I'm like, I'm going to need to find hovers and do AD.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like counting down the percentages. Like,
yeah.
I'm like counting down the
that's
percentages. I get to like 3 checks left. I'm like 33%. One more check, 50%.
50%.
Oh
100%.
god! And you know what? We found the hovers. They're on right side of GTG. So you needed
So you
all
needed to
9
beat water
keys
anyway.
logically.
Yeah, it might have scared
That's-
some people off of that just for logic, too, so... They
Yeah.
couldn't, like, find log shot or something.
Yeah, I think.
Let's see it.
Oh, that's where everyone's gotten strengths. Wait.
Yeah, unless there's a third one in there.
Oh
Is
my
that what
god.
zombies-
Marco thought it was a med. Yo, same.
Wow. Yeah, mistake.
Failing
fire and
upwards.
win.
Let's go.
Yeah, all right.
Oh,
All right.
there's a strength in shadow. What?
Whoa. Okay.
What?
Yeah, we saw all
Oh.
the players on Restream here got their fire strength, but apparently there's one in shadow. Is Zavi saying?
I didn't
Interesting.
misread
Yeah.
them, Pyra. I just pepegaed in the moment, you know. I was thinking on step
Well,
4.
it's so
and-
cold where Zephyr is right now in January. He just wanted to warm up. You know.
It's actually very nice here, but yeah,
Yeah. No,
I didn't win.
no.
That's true. That's true.
No, but Marco did something similar in one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, lately, I've been like anti early river, but because of my beginning of like going to Lon Lon, then doing Lost Woods, then doing like going back to market, it like screwed up my time of day that I had to do river as adult.
Oh, it's
And
the
then-
first check of shadow.
And then the fact that I pulled the strength and the choose out of river, I was like, dude, we're back.
Juice
Early
start,
river's
yeah.
back.
Yeah. It never left, man. It's still there, dude. Stupid.
It just feels like it's been really bad lately, like early river, even with info
Well,
and stuff.
You can't just like jam it all the time, but
Yeah.
sometimes you just don't need to go there at all. So it's nice for the info, though. All that. Let's bring Nastriel in here. Hey, GG's
Hello,
Nastriel.
NGGs.
Yo, GG's.
Hello, jeez. Whew.
How was that seat for you, Nastriel? And
I
Rock finished it, too.
enjoyed it.
Yeah?
I particularly enjoyed not having to do all dungeons when it became a 50-50.
Yeah, ooh, yeah.
Right? Just fighting Dark Link and just shitting bricks that I'm like, I gotta have to find those hovers.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty good finish for both of you. How have you guys been thinking about S9 recently? Been enjoying it?
I love it.
And likewise, honestly, for whatever reason, it feels to me more puzzly, not Triforce Blitz, but closer to Triforce Blitz than previous seasons, and I've always enjoyed that mode and that aspect of the game.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Like, just putting all the pieces together.
Indeed.
I'm really liking the, like, as much as people don't like path priority, like Nastrel saying, like, it kind of, to me, this is adding more of a puzzle of, like, what is path to get into a dungeon now. Because it's like, oh, path to Goma, that's just gonna be my Kokiri sword, but now Deku's in spirit and you need to cross or something. Like, there's a lot more going on, I think, that you have to think about.
Yeah, welcome in Rock Chalk as well. GG's.
Hello, GG.
Yo, GG's.
I felt
Or, yeah,
alright about that.
Yeah?
It was alright. Got a little unlucky at the end, I think, but I was also probably a little bit too thorough. But oh well.
Yeah, apparently the other strength was the first check in Shadow. Is what Zavi was saying in Shadow? In chat? Not Shadow.
Yeah, Zappy
Okay.
got that one.
Yeah, interesting. We didn't even see that on Restream. All the Restream players today got their second strength in Fire. Kind
Yeah,
of
that
So
makes
sad
sense.
that I started Fire ridiculously early and then left.
Dude, I did the same.
Yeah.
Well, I was in fire at 1 hour, but I was like, oh, I'm not gonna go past like the big lava room. It's not worth it at
And
this
it's
point.
not
I have
safe.
a lot
You
I
just
can
wanna
do
commit.
outside of this. Sorry, say that again?
You didn't want to commit to it. I mean, it's kind of a big
Yeah.
commitment, right? At
Yeah,
that point
pretty
in the
much.
season.
And I was still missing strength, strength 1, but I don't know. Typically, that's not that big of a deal. But with like Stonefire, I was like, I'll probably have to come
Yeah.
back for the big chest anyways. So if I come back for the big chest, I can decide if I want to do it at that point.
What, where'd you guys get your bomb bag?
I
it was-
took the... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was hinted on Big Pose.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I
okay.
bit
So
the
you guys got
bullet
that one.
and did that.
Oh, yeah, of course, the bow and forest that I didn't get.
Yeah.
Oh, you got Darunia? Oh my god.
I didn't check forest until I was in go mode.
I almost did that. I played Minuet, started going down the stairs, and checked my dungeon layout and went, wait, Forest is in there. I can actually do some stuff.
Ooh, nice. And GG to Hyper, finishing here in 11th place. We'll see if he wants to join as well. And it looks like he is.
Ooh, 1,000 points. Let's go.
Hey, GG's Hyper.
GG's.
Go, GG's.
Yo,
GG.
GG.
What did you think about that one, Hyper?
Weird. I thought my route was good until everyone rolled me.
Yeah. Well, at least on Restream here, you were quite a bit ahead, at least on 5 meds. It allowed you to have a huge window to look for the strength too. Just kind of an unfortunate placement for you in Fire.
Yeah, Marco's finish helped me find that. There was no way I was going Fire until I saw that finish, and that was like the only thing that made sense that I skipped. Besides maybe like Trail, Storm's Grotto. That was like the only other thing that
Yeah.
I maybe
Now
could have skipped, but yeah, like
we did.
Oh,
sorry. we did learn from Chad. The other strength was the first check in Shadow.
Oh, so it didn't matter where I was going. Because that's where I was going.
I guess, yeah.
So I actually would have saved time not looking at the race room,
Right.
because that Shadow would have been faster than going through Fire.
Yeah, probably faster to get to and do at that point, just based on where it is. But I mean, of course, you don't know that in the moment. So, but how have you been liking S9 so far?
It's hard. S9 is like a significant like jump in difficulty compared to S8. I feel like
I agree with that.
there's just so much more going on, so much more to think about. So often you end up out of logic because bomb bag's deeper in the seed, and yeah, it's hard.
Oh, that makes sense. The DMT path now, dude. I was.
Yeah, I was.
I'm like,
using
why? I'm like, why is this bottle path?
That's why I was skipping
so
zeros because the bottle in Deku Tree was only locked by Hook, which was like free with Hammer. And then if there was another strength available, then you could get the Iron Boots and get the bottle in Deku Tree. So I'm like, okay, the other strength can't be Sphere Zero.
Oh,
it has to
true.
be locked behind bombs.
Oh,
So that's why I skipped the Valley checks and I skipped chickens.
That's so
but I was
true.
scared
Oh
'cause I didn't
man.
really like trust my like understanding of that at the time. Like when you're doing that on the fly, that's scary.
that makes a lot of sense. I didn't piece together that my strength one was out of logic until like the end because I did early river, and the
Dude,
bomb
gotta
egg I
watch this
got
guy's
was
route.
at the bomb egg I got was top of spirit, which
Oh man.
like was hilarious to find, and because like I got to spirit and I'm like, if I just find like a bow out of logic or something, like I can do forest, or if I find magic I can do like Deku and get that done, and then I find the bomb bag up there and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna complain. And then didn't think about like my strengths because I had strength 2 super early as well, and it wasn't until the end that I was like, I was trying to put together like why the bottle was path to King Dodongo for so long. And and I'm like, is it for 20 skulls to get the long shot? Like I am so confused. And then I'm like, wait, my strength isn't like in logic from river. Like all these things are not in logic at all. And then at that point I was like in go mode in my mind. And then I went to water and I was just like, I really hope I don't have to do AD.
Yeah, it would have been a kind of a annoying hovers search a little bit. I mean, we're in a terrible spot, but just putting in that position is not great.
Hovers.
Right
they were
side
GTG.
GTG.
Oh, okay.
So they were locked behind water anyway.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that threw me for a second when I got hovers on the right side, and then there was a key right side, and Summertime was behind AD, and I'm like, wait, what? Took me a minute to realize that Child can logically get that one.
Yeah.
Man, I guess I was just super inefficient again. That's crazy. I don't know how that keeps happening.
I'm just thrilled that we had the Gerudo Fortress bait Goron tunic, because I'm not sure when I go back to fire if I don't know there's a big chest there that I really want to look at.
That's a good point.
I loved going the long way around Death Mountain Trail and then immediately pulling a bow as soon as I do all of that. It just would have saved so much time. But I still think like that was the right choice. You got double DC path and a way to get into DC for 2 checks and a song. It felt worth at the time. It just sucked that I pulled the bow straight after.
I think this is the first seed that I've gone up the trail and did it backwards.
Yeah,
like through DMC, or like in standard settings. I did it a long time ago when I was doing RSL in like the early seasons. But yeah, I think this is probably the first time in standard settings I've done that.
Yeah, pretty rare.
We considered it and then promptly refused.
Can we talk about like the weird vanilla, French vanilla-esque songs we had?
Yes.
Yeah.
I start with Epona, and then at Epona is ZL, and then Saria is vanilla, Suns is vanilla, and Bolero is vanilla. And it's like, and Requiem's vanilla. And I was like,
And
what the
And
fuck
Song
is
of
going
Time
on?
is vanilla.
And Song of Time is vanilla. And Prelude's vanilla.
Are you vanilla?
I was
I
like,
love
what
it.
is going on?
Yeah, pretty fast finishes overall. It's almost like an average finish time though for an S9 seed. They've been
Yeah, I think
too
like I
fast.
can make sense of the finish times if like I don't know if you don't have FW and you're making that early trip to get Requiem, or I guess like you can't get that big chest as well. Like just encourages you to come back and do fire later.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why it was so easy for me to like metagame into the strength 2 after the finish. Yeah, just sucks though. If the strength 2 was like in GTG or something, it's like a really good seed for me.
No, I don't think I have anything more to add here. Alex, do you have any other questions for our runners?
I don't, unfortunately.
Yeah, kind of a straightforward seed. Again, kind of came just down to the strength 2 placement. A little bit interesting. And the hammer start was pretty exciting to see. Yeah, but it was great to see you guys all on Restream. And hope you all do well in this season 9. It's a pretty fun season so far. And thanks to Alex for joining me on commentary, as well as the trackers that do all the hard work here on Restream and help bring a better broadcast to you by telling you where or what things that people have. So Carliana, Tamil Tech, and Baseball, and Milkweed, thank you. And thank you to Baseball for restreaming. I'm going to pass it over to Baseball.
Hello. Thank you. Great race. I'm so glad I picked 4 runners who all finished pretty close. So thank you all for doing that for me. Appreciate it. That was a lot of fun. And the next qual is soon, in like a little over 12 hours.
Yeah,
12:30 Eastern on Thursday. So 13 hours. I don't know. I don't know anything. I'll be at work, so hopefully we get a restream for that. I think we're looking for one more commentator. Anyway, that's tomorrow's problem. Yeah, I need to raid. I'm raiding to the Gob one. He's a Zelda 2 runner who is actually doing a Zelda 2 randomizer restream. We had a raid earlier from a Zelda 2 randomizer restream. Kind of exciting. Okay, I'm so tired. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye.